Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Serrano. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the Cubot X30, and we're going to be taking a look at the top 6 reasons why I still recommend this device in 2021 going into 2022. But the first reason is the overall build of this device. Now we are getting glass on glass, but it's got this glossy material on the back which will attract fingerprints to it, and you're gonna notice that it's very prone to fingerprints. But the build on here just looks really nice. Right here, when you look at the cameras, you can see we have like about 1 millimeter of space right there from where the camera comes out. And as far as the button placement, it's pretty nice because it's got a side mounted fingerprint sensor right here for your pointer, and then the power button right above it. So let's just go ahead, hit that, give it some juice. So you can see this is the display of it. It has a really nice punch hole at the left hand top corner and a really nice full display on here. So I just really like the build of this thing. On the other side, you have your volume rocker with your SIM remover slot for expansion of storage. You can move apps and everything, things of that nature. You have your Type-C for charging as well. It's a 4200 milliamp hour battery, and this thing has facial recognition, and it also does have the side mounted fingerprint sensor, and the screen is absolutely gorgeous on this device. Now, as far as the screen, we are getting a 1080 display, 2310 by 1080. It's going to be very nice to look at, and the graphics on here are pretty crazy as well when you're gaming, but we'll get into that in just a second. So let's just look at the display for a second, and let me see. Just gonna go ahead and unlock it. Now just put it up to full brightness, and that display has a 6.4 inch full HD plus display. Just looks really good. This phone is about 212 grams of weight, so it doesn't feel cheap in your hand when you're using it. It doesn't feel like it's gonna fly out of your hand. It's kind of got like some character to it, the way they shaped the glass on the edges. It's rounded, but then it kind of has a squared off look to it as well. IPS display, LCD IPS with a punch hole, like I said, 398 for the PPI on this thing, and it's gonna be running Android 10. But it's still really cool because not only are we getting that really beautiful display on this device, we're actually getting some good cameras on this device as well. So when you go into the camera software, you're going to notice that the camera software is pretty smooth. You get a lot of features on here: bokeh, night mode, 32 megapixel front facing camera as well. You can go into, you see it's really responsive right here. If you go right here into your settings, you can see we have some more options right here that you can play around with. Macro lenses on board as well, so you can get really close up to objects and take close up pictures as well. So it's just going to offer a variety of features on here. They even give you that 2x lens for the macro. What's also cool is with the video camera, they give you that zoom time, that zoom on it as well. So you're gonna have a good time playing around with the cameras on here for a budget phone. It's gonna be pretty solid. This is actually one of my favorite budget cameras when it comes to smartphone. The next reason I recommend this device is the price, guys. It's gonna be pretty affordable still in this price point. You could pretty much do anything that you want on this thing. So I definitely recommend it for overall social media, web browsing, things like that, web browsing, social media, definitely pictures come out really nice on this thing. So that's just something I can't stress enough. The design on here is really nice, the display as well. We also get some really cool features that I want to talk about on this device. So one of the features is NFC. We do get NFC on board so you can do your mobile payments. You could also do screencast as well if you have a smart TV in your home or a Roku device, right? But it's going to be still pretty cool, and it's really nice form factor as well with this guy. So that's one of the things that I do like about this phone. Nice form factor in the hand, nice design, nice cameras, really good display. The battery will be okay, but let's just jump into the performance. I kind of like how the P60 is on here, so we will be able to game, very we could play like Genshin Impact, we can play Call of Duty Mobile, we could play PUBG, Asphalt 9, but we got the Helio P60 coupled with the 12 nanometer processing chip clocked in at 2 gigahertz. And you do have the ARM Mali G72 MP3 with 8 gigabytes inside of the bundle. But you're going to be getting your gyroscope, compass, accelerometer, light sensor, proximity sensor as well. So just a variety of different options when you're playing around with this thing. So that's one of the reasons why I really like this device, is that it has some pretty good performance. So not only is the display going to be pretty good, but also the design is going to be good. It's going to be a nice weight in the hand. Then you're getting some pretty good cameras, and then the performance on there. But then you're getting also some really good features with the NFC screencasting. But this display looks really solid when you're using it. And it's nice in 3D environment here. You can see the colors are really nice. High PPI when it comes to the colors on here. It has Type-C. Now it doesn't have like what's it called? It doesn't have like a high refresh rate on here, but for the price, the last thing is the price. It's about $150. So you're gonna get this device for about $150, and I'll leave the cheapest links down below. But this is a really solid device you can still get for a good price, a low price. And you don't have to spend a ton of money just to go out and buy a phone. This is gonna still have some nice phone call quality, 4G LTE, voice over LTE. You're also gonna be able to get Wi-Fi calling on this thing as well. So just a variety of features. It's also going to be unlocked for any carrier that you want to use it with. So I definitely think that's going to be another thing that a lot of people are going to be gravitating to this device for, because it has like the Wi-Fi calling. It has the the nice features that you can definitely take a look at. And I definitely think that's going to be pretty cool. But so far the performance has been holding up really well on this thing. It's not going to get the most updates in the entire world, but it's still a really good device. So I still recommend it because it's got a really good price point to it. You can see we get the dark mode on here, but if you go into security, it says that we have to update this device, obviously, and you won't be able to do that much, but you can update the Google Play Connect thing, and you can scan for apps, like malicious apps, and it still will protect your device. So it's not going to be bad, but you also get just a variety of features with this device at a reasonable price. But let me know what you guys think about the Cube X30. I've been using this for about a year or so now, but I think I still would recommend this device to pick it up. But these are my reasons why I would recommend it right now. And it's still one of my favorite budget devices that I've used under $200. And a lot of people don't hear about phones like this because they don't get a lot of coverage by other big time YouTubers or whatever. But I've been using it for quite some time now, and definitely think it's a really solid device. It's got the night mode on here, the macro lens on here, and it's just definitely a really solid budget for device. But if you found this video helpful in any way possible, let me know down below. And it also comes with a case as well. It's the smoky gray case, the smoky case that it comes with. But I'm going to get right back with you. I'm going to show up in the comment section, answer one of your questions about the Cube X30, and I'll check you guys later. Peace. I'll check you guys later. I'll get right back with you.